Hollywood is just spineless. Jim Carrey's words cut through the silence, revealing a shocking truth about one of the industry's most respected actors. Today, we're uncovering why parts of Hollywood have turned against Denzel Washington and the explosive confrontations that changed everything. From heated arguments with A-list directors to shocking on-set clashes, this is the story Hollywood doesn't want you to hear. Before we dive into these explosive revelations, let's understand something crucial. Denzel Washington isn't just any actor. With 2 Academy Awards, 3 Golden Globes, a Tony Award, and a career spanning 4 decades, he's arguably the most respected African-American actor in Hollywood history. But that respect hasn't come without a price. In 2016, Grey's Anatomy star Ellen Pompeo shocked fans when she revealed a heated confrontation with Washington during his directorial debut on the show. The incident started during a crucial scene where Pompeo decided to improvise, telling another actor, "Look at me when you apologize. Look at me." That's when things exploded. "Denzel went ham on me," Pompeo recalled in her Tell Me podcast. He was like, "I'm the director. Don't you tell him what to do."
And Denzel went ham on my He was like, "I'm the director. Don't you tell him what to do." And I was like, "Listen, this is my..."
But instead of backing down, Pompeo escalated the situation, saying, "Listen, Mother Gar, this is my show." The drama didn't end there. When Washington's wife visited the set, Pompeo complained directly to her, saying, "Your husband yelled at me today. I'm not okay with him, and I'm not looking at him, and I'm not talking to him." The backlash was immediate and intense. Social media exploded with fans calling out her entitled behavior. "Who does she think she is? What awards has she won?" one user wrote. Another pointed out, "People don't even know her name. Folks literally know Denzel's walk." Making matters worse, Pompeo had previously faced criticism for using dark-skinned emojis, despite being white. When confronted, she defended herself by mentioning her marriage to a black man and her biracial children, a response that many found tone-deaf and dismissive. The confrontation with Quentin Tarantino during Crimson Tide in 1995 exposed an even darker side of Hollywood politics.
You've never worked with Quentin, have you?
No, he's never hired me.
Quentin?
He's never hired me.
Quentin, what's the problem with you? What's wrong with you? Why have you not ever written a film for Denzel?
I haven't been that lucky.
Okay.
Brought in to punch up the script, Tarantino added his signature style to several scenes, including a controversial exchange about Lipizzaner stallions. In the scene, Gene Hackman's character delivers a pointed monologue, emphasizing that these prized horses are always white. Washington's character responds with, "They're actually born black," a loaded metaphor that didn't go unnoticed. According to a 1995 Premiere Magazine article, Washington confronted Tarantino publicly about the racial undertones and his notorious use of the N-word in other scripts. When Tarantino suggested they discuss it privately, Washington stood firm. "No, if we're going to discuss it, let's discuss it now." The confrontation was so intense that despite Tarantino's long career, working with Hollywood's biggest names, from Samuel L. Jackson to Jamie Foxx, he and Washington have never collaborated since. Even after Washington's daughter, Katia, worked as an editorial production assistant on Django Unchained, the ice between them never thawed. Washington later attempted reconciliation, telling Tarantino, "Look, I apologize. You've got to let that go. You going to walk around with that the rest of your life?" But some industry insiders suggest the damage was already done. The 2022 Oscars slap incident revealed another layer of Hollywood's complex dynamics. While Washington rushed to counsel Will Smith, offering the now famous advice, "At your highest moment, be careful." That's when the devil comes for you. Chris Rock was notably left without support. This perceived snub sparked discussions about Washington's priorities. While he extended spiritual guidance to Smith, praying with him backstage, Rock, the actual victim of the assault, received no such comfort. This dynamic highlighted the complex relationships between Hollywood's black elite. Rock's subsequent comedy special carefully danced around Washington's role in the aftermath, leading many to speculate about unspoken tensions. Their contrasting approaches to entertainment couldn't be more different. Washington's dignified, principle-driven performances versus Rock's boundary-pushing comedy that often courts controversy. The tension between Washington and Tyler Perry represents perhaps the most significant ideological divide in Black Hollywood. Despite Perry's massive success, building a studio empire and becoming a billionaire, Washington has consistently refused to appear in his productions. Industry insiders suggest Washington views Perry's work as potentially reinforcing negative stereotypes. When filmmaker Spike Lee famously called some of Perry's work buffoonery, stating, "I still think there's a lot of stuff that's on today that's coonery buffoonery," Washington's silence spoke volumes. Perry defended himself on Who's Talking to Chris Wallace, arguing, "There's a certain part of our society, especially Black people, that look down on certain things within the culture." He emphasized that his stories resonate with millions because they're inspired by real people he grew up with. The conflict deepened when Perry attempted to adapt For Colored Girls, a beloved piece of African American literature. Many felt Perry's melodramatic style didn't do justice to the powerful source material, a criticism that aligned with Washington's apparent views on dignified Black representation. Steve Harvey shared a revealing conversation where Washington explained their different levels of fame. "To see me," Washington told Harvey, "they need to get a babysitter, get in their car, stand in line, buy a ticket, stand in another line, get their popcorn, and wait until I come up on the screen 25 feet tall." Contrasting this with Harvey's TV fame, Washington noted, "They invite you to their house every day. They think you're a relative. Nobody has nobody come to their house unless they like them." This wasn't just about fame. It was Washington's way of highlighting the difference between true artistry and entertainment. The conversation revealed Washington's deeper understanding of celebrity culture and his conscious choice to maintain distance from what he considers superficial aspects of fame. He once told The Guardian, "I don't have any actor friends. My friends are old friends, an ex-music guy, a restaurant owner, and an ex-pro ball player." Jim Carrey's support of Washington reveals the real reason behind Hollywood's animosity. In an industry built on compromise and maintaining appearances, Washington's unwavering integrity threatens the status quo. He famously declared, "People talk about the difficulty of making a movie, and I'm like, send your son to Iraq. That's difficult. It's just a movie." Washington's perspective on Hollywood has remained consistent throughout his career. Making a movie is a luxury, he insists. It's a gift. It's an opportunity. This grounded outlook often clashes with the industry's self-importance. His commitment to authenticity extends beyond acting choices. Washington has turned down numerous roles that he felt perpetuated negative stereotypes, even when they came with hefty paychecks. "I don't have to take a role just to make a statement," he once said. "There will be more roles, more time to make statements." While parts of Hollywood might find Washington challenging, his principles have made him legendary. As Jim Carrey noted, the industry's spinelessness only highlights Washington's strength. In refusing to bend, he's become something even more powerful than a Hollywood star. He's become a symbol of integrity in an industry that often lacks it. His journey proves that success doesn't require compromising your values. As Washington himself says, "At the end of the day, it's not about what you have or even what you've accomplished. It's about what you've done with those accomplishments. It's about who you've lifted up, who you've made better. It's about what you've given back." If this inside look at Hollywood politics shocked you, Make sure to like and subscribe for more revealing content. Share your thoughts below. Do you think Washington's principles are what Hollywood needs? Or is the industry right to find him challenging? Before you go, make sure to smash that like button and hit subscribe to catch more Hollywood revelations just like this one. Drop a comment below with your thoughts. Do you think Denzel's right to stand his ground, or should he play by Hollywood's rules? And don't forget to ring that notification bell so you never miss our explosive content.